Welcome to the Talk and Chatter experience powered by Gasoline Alley Harley Davidson and M33 Productions. For all your photo and video requirements, get in touch with us today. Welcome, Tayla Street.
Thank you for having me, Mick.
We've spoken about this for a fair bit of time. You've flown all the way to Queensland to do this with me. Welcome to Queensland for one thing, and thank you for coming in. Who's Tayla Street?
Tayla Street. Tayla Street is a 5-foot redhead, ultra competitive. Will do nothing to win. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Do everything I can to win.
Do nothing to win, hey?
Yeah, sit back and relax. And has a can-do attitude and ready to learn. And so I'm rider during the week and lucky enough to go chase my dreams on the weekends to race speedway.
So motorcycling, obviously, we talk a lot of motorcycling here. It's what we do, what we love, what we enjoy. It's a big part of your life.
Oh, 100% it is. I actually come from a multi-generational family in several disciplines, in road racing, scrambles, motocross, off-road and speedway. And my great-grandfather used to race speedway in the 20s.
Wow.
And then my nana, she met my grandfather at the racetrack because my great uncle was racing speedway and working on engines and all that sort of stuff. So it's in the blood. And my dad raced, and yeah.
It's sort of hard not to when you have that tradition, which, you know, from the 1920s. We're in the 20s now.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
100 years. It's a lot of DNA through motorcycle sport.
Yeah, I'm often told that I come from a pretty good pedigree.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still had like a normal childhood. Like I still did swimming. Like I competed in swimming for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Did a little ass with my brother, basketball, did a bit of AFL as well. So I still did a lot of like team sports, and I guess just trying to find my brave. And then I was like, I want to race motorbikes. That's what my dad did. That's what my uncles did, my great uncles and great grandfathers and all that sort of stuff. So I was like, I'll give it a go. I didn't really like it when I was younger because my dad was racing all the time. And we all kind of like didn't really get that much family time because he'd be away racing.
Yep.
Or like we'd be at the racetrack and we'd still be around it, but never really did like it. And then, yeah, I think when I turned about 7 or 8, I was like, no, I want to race this. I want to go all in. Did do a little bit of riding at like, do you remember when they had the Honda Red Riders Club?
Of course, yep.
Yeah, I used to, there's like a little, back where I grew up out in Kilsyth. There's a little bit of motorbike track there where they have the Honda rider training area where you do all your licensing.
Okay, yeah.
For Victoria.
Yeah.
There's a mini bike track just next door. And did like a little bit of riding, learnt how to ride on and off. But my brother liked it more than me. And eventually I was like, no, I want to race. And then, yeah, that's where it started.
What was the intro to motorbikes? Was it literally going back to the track with the family? Like, was it just being around it all the time? Like, was it an overdose on that, or what was that intro?
Oh, my mum was pregnant at the racetrack.
It's DNA.
Yeah, like everywhere. We'd be in the pram.
Yeah.
At Phillip Island. And like just everywhere.
Yep.
I mean, I remember my dad was racing at Goulburn and my brother and I were raiding his car for coins to go get lollies and ice creams and like just chill out because that's what kids did. You just hang out at the racetrack and you meet other kids as well.
Yep.
And then you make friends.
Find a hill to roll down.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the thing, wasn't it, as kids though? Like you'd find hills to roll down.
Have little toy bikes, make jumps, play in the dirt.
You spend so much time there. It becomes like your soul. Like you're entrenched in it. You get to a point where you walk into a place, you're like, there's a familiar smell.
Yeah.
That's 100%. A weird feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe when I say I didn't like it, maybe I was in denial.
Yeah.
Because I really do love it. Like I live and breathe it. I think about it all the time.
It's weird. I love it. Like I still do. Like every time I get to one, and flat track announcements at Gunnedah, the first year we were there. I think it's 3 years ago now, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been to an oil track in a fair few years, right?
Yeah.
And I grew up in Ballina, and we had an oil track, and you know this because you've been to these places. There's a smell, like there's a certain, you know, there's this. And I walked in, and I'm like, far out, I smell of child, like it just straight away, and I'm like, far out. There's this. Yeah, and it's like a DNA feeling comes back, and you know, like your hair raises up on your arm now. I'm like, far out. When I went back to Gunnedah, it had been years since I've been in an oil track. I'm like, oh, this is familiar. This is, it's methanol. It's, you know, any of these things, you know, they're familiar things from all those years of doing it.
100%. And like, the people you meet.
Yep.
Through motorbikes, racing, or just like even leisure riding as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's just insane. And yeah, the smell. Even like when you're just talking then, I feel the Harley started.
Yeah.
Feel the vibration through the floor.
Yeah,
It's the right place for you to have it.
If you haven't listened to this before, we are on top of a Harley Davidson workshop. So you'll hear a couple of rumbles and that. Microphones are fantastic, but you still hear them, and it's quite a nice sound, so it's good. So first bike, 7 years old. Was that your first one, or well before that?
Well before that. Probably started riding.
Yep.
At 3 years old. QR50.
Yeah.
On a Honda.
Geez, you're very Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad we were all Honda.
Yeah.
For a long time. And that's why it was really special when I signed with Honda. But yeah, I probably did riding, and then I probably stopped from about maybe 5 till about 7.
Yep.
And then I got back on. So, but yeah.
What was riding a QR50 like in an era of Pee-wee 50s?
To be honest, I can't remember.
No.
I was so young.
Yeah, yep.
But yeah, it was just cool. We didn't because we were learning how to ride, we used to go ride at the local park.
Yep.
Around the footy oval.
It's awesome.
I mean, you wouldn't know if you get little 50s on the footy oval, would you?
Nah, of course not.
And I just remember my mum had a Honda CRV.
Yep.
And we used to chuck them in the back of that.
Oh, wow.
And I remember we'd go riding around the footy oval. I remember a couple of times cops rocked up. I remember that was childhood memory.
Yep.
Quick, get in the car. Quick, let's go. And didn't get caught, but it's just funny. That's stuck in my brain.
Absolutely. So you remember that? You remember your first running from the police more than you do actually riding your QR50?
Yeah.
Well, that's gold.
There was one.
Yep.
There was two.
Yep.
Because my brother and I are twins.
Yep.
His one had stickers on it.
Right.
Because it had stickers, it was faster.
Of course.
And it had the Etnies brand, the shoe.
Yeah.
It was covered in Etnies. And he's like, the Etnies bike. It's faster. It's faster.
Factory Etnies.
They were the same.
Yep.
But just look faster.
Who was faster as a kid?
Naturally, it was Jacob.
Yeah.
Even in road racing, it's always faster.
Yep.
But then the tables turned every once in a while.
Right.
Phillip Island at Morgan Park.
Yep.
And sometimes Winton. But yeah, it was pretty close all the time. But yeah, he was always out on top. But sometimes maybe something I did that day, or I just got in the right mindset. He was always lighter than me though.
Right.
Because power to weight in road racing.
Big difference. Yep.
Yeah. He's got fast metabolism.
Yep.
He's I was probably developed a lot earlier than him. So, but
and you're twins.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got a weird thing with number 7 in our family.
Right. What do you mean?
7th of January.
Yep.
So it's like the 1st of the 7th, right?
Yep.
And I was born at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Jacob was 7 minutes past 7.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's birthday is the 14th of January.
Yep. So 2 sevens.
7 days later.
7 days later. Yep.
My mum's birthday is the 1st of July. So it's the 1st of the 7th.
Yep.
Yeah. Weird.
You got lots of 7s there.
I should have had the number 7.
I'm about to ask. What? Has anyone in your family had that 7?
No, it's always been 89.
No one's had the 7.
Jacob's 47, but he got that number from Vincent Genova.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know him?
I know the name. I do know the name.
Yeah, he used to own a motorbike shop out in Ringwood.
Right.
It was called Nova Honda.
Ah.
Yeah. My dad first started to work there, and Vincent used to race sidecars. And then when he finished up in the motorbike shop, I used to work in his cafe.
Really?
Yeah. Vincent used to run the, what's it called? It wasn't called ASBK then, it was called maybe ARRC.
Yeah.
Or ACCC.
Yeah, Australian Road Race Championship.
Yeah.
ARRC.
Yeah, he used to run the Honda team back then.
Really? Yeah, I do. I know the name, but yeah, don't know.
He was the one that was a bit controversial because he got sponsorship from, I can't remember if it was from like a strip club
Right.
or something like that.
Yep.
But they were paying the bill. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Wonder what their marketing was. Yeah.
Yeah.
What era? Do you know what era? Like what sort of years you're talking about for this?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Like, my dad's 56.
Yep.
So he was probably working for them in the 90s or maybe like
Yep.
early 90s. So yeah, probably around then.
So what was growing up in Victoria, racing motorbikes and doing everything like?
Road racing was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the furthest we had to go was Warwick or Mac Park.
Yep.
We've got a really good area for road racing in Victoria.
Well, as a kid, you would have had Broadford, Phillip Island,
Winton.
Yeah.
Winton's my favourite track.
I never got to be there.
I didn't ride the long track there though.
Yep.
I only rode the short track. I actually had a late record there,
So yeah.
but my brother took it off me. Bastard.
Brutal.
And then I took it back.
What bike?
I was on a RMU 70cc 2-stroke.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Do you know the RMUs?
It was what they used. Wasn't that the start of the Metro Kit? Was the pre?
No, there was a Metro Kit.
Yeah.
And then the RMU came out.
Ah.
Yeah. They were like the Gucci version
Oh, really?
of the Metro Kit.
A little bit of bling.
Yeah. They were pretty cool. Like they're pretty much like a 125.
Yep.
And yeah, just good bike.
So when you have dirt track, speedway, family thing, what made you find road
Well, my dad did road racing.
as well? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a little bit crazy. Like it learnt like the basics, like clutch control
Yep.
on like little bike, like farm bikes and stuff.
Yep.
And well, not really farm bikes. My dad used to, at that little track, he used to work at a Honda dealership, and they'd have like the demo ride days with the Honda Red Riders Club sort of
Yep.
thing. He used to ride them, like a little CRF 70 or an 80.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But like my skills weren't great
Yep.
at all, and I basically learned everything on a road bike.
Yep.
Down at Mac Park with Darren Trotter and Levi Day.
Yep. Yep.
Out of their days, you'd have like a summer sort of school, learn how to ride on a road race bike. A little bit crazy when you think about it now. Like,
What age is that for Australia? Because we're a bit funny with this stuff.
yeah, it is a bit funny, isn't it? I had a look the other day. I had an MA license since 2008. So
Yeah,
I would have
okay.
been 8 years old.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, so
At Mac Park.
yep. That was my first ever time riding there. Got my knee down there too.
Did you?
Actually, I went for my race license test out at Sandown,
Damn.
out the back with a coach.
Is that what they like? Because they used to do track days at Sandown, didn't they?
Yeah, I went and did my like, you know, when you do your test
Yeah.
for your modules as a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it out in the car park at Sandown.
They nothing now. Hey, like
Nothing now,
no.
but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Thinking about it now, like that just popped into my head then.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I've had friends do track days and stuff at Sandown. I'm like,
Yeah.
that would be, to look at it now, you think there's no possible, you just never even think of doing that now, I don't think. So,
Oh, they wouldn't because of the Armco railing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And concrete wall coming onto the straight.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, MA would be like, nah.
Why'd you like Winton?
I like turn one and then the sweeper, the sweeper, and then just like the few hairpins. And the last corner, like hairpin out onto the back straight, there was like these ripple strips that were like this high.
Yeah.
And you just like tuck in and bounce off it like a berm.
Yeah, right.
It was sick.
That would have been awesome.
And then like you just come into this like little chicane onto the straight. It was good fun. Just loved it.
So you really, really enjoyed the road bike stuff.
I did, yeah. But then I think I started riding dirt track
Yeah.
and like naturally learnt everything on a road bike properly.
Yeah.
Go on a dirt track, fish out of water. No idea.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, so because everyone does it backwards, right? Everyone goes to dirt track and then road racing.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, I did it the other way.
Yeah, it's
I don't
opposite.
know.
It's very opposite. Yeah.
Different. So then, yeah, I just started riding out the local track at Broadford HCV days.
Yep.
And MV used to put on days too.
Right.
They used to do the same thing all the time. Like they used to have MV practice days at like Broadford, the motocross and the enduro and all that. But they don't really do it anymore. It'd be cool if they did that again. Anyway, so yeah, I just started to learn how to ride, get used to sliding because you don't slide on a road bike.
No.
And not using brakes, I guess. And yeah, I learnt that way. Took a long time. I crashed a lot.
You did?
Yeah, a lot.
What did you get onto? What was your bike at that point? You talking 80s or you?
I was on like a really old bike.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Like I was on a CR 80.
Nice.
Like a 90.
Yep.
95 version. And everyone was on like the latest and greatest Huskies and like KDMs and all that.
So you crashed this CR80
Yeah.
a lot?
Yeah, do you know Cam Russell?
No.
I think he raced ASBK.
Right.
His dad had it.
Yeah.
Bought it off him. And then the other one, Jacob's one that he got, that was a CR82. It was sitting under a tree for ages.
Yep.
Did it up. We called them rat bikes.
Yep.
Because it was just fun. And like, because it was still road racing. Racing we were like few and far between.
Yep.
So I just do a little bit of riding in between, which was good. And yeah, just slowly just got better and better. And then moved up the ranks, got a 125 from a really good sponsor of mine, Rick Heffernan Racing. Yeah. He helped us out immensely with road racing. We actually ended up racing his RS 125.
Damn.
Yeah, unbelievable. And my brother raced his 125 too. That's the one that has the lap record at Phillip Island that Peter Galvin has.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I used to work for Pete.
yeah, really?
Yep.
It's such a small world, motorbike racing, isn't it? But yeah, so like Ricky Road Racer, he was awesome. He's a distributor for Bridgestone Race Tyres.
Oh, really?
With Craig White, their business partners.
Okay, because I know White's obviously up here, Craig, but yeah, I didn't know that down there, so
yeah,
makes sense.
Yes.
So CR80 at that age, did it feel like I remember my first KX60 experience as a kid, right? It's insane.
Yeah, 0 to nothing.
Yeah.
And then wheelies.
Is that what you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. So we moved out to the country from a little suburban townhouse when we were about 13 years old. And my mum, she rides too. Like she was a postie rider. And she came out riding out the back and she hadn't really ridden a clutch bike for a long time because postie bike's automatic.
Yeah.
Anyway, we live in the hills, like nothing's flat at our house. And we're riding back up this service track and she's trying to get uphill and she just like stops. Then she's going to take off again. And she like nearly flipped it because it's all or nothing on those little two strokes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And when you're on a hill, you're naturally sitting back further.
Yeah, so you've got all this energy.
All this drive
Yep.
on that back tire.
Yep.
That was pretty funny. But sorry, Mum.
Yeah, sorry, Mum, dodged you in.
Yeah, pretty funny. She can ride though.
Have you, controversial, but I'm not a huge fan of electric vehicles. I'll just put it out there.
Yeah.
But have you ridden a Stark yet?
No. I've driven a Tesla. They're cool.
It's pretty wild.
They're fast.
Yeah, I got to ride one about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. What did you reckon?
Oh, like it's like riding an oversized mountain bike. Like it's because your clutch lever is your rear brake lever, you know. So it's literally like riding a mountain bike. So left brake, right, rear brake, front brake, right. So it felt like my mountain bike a lot.
Yeah.
But I started off minimal power map. Next power map, next power map, next power map, 4 maps or whatever it is. And
get comfortable with that.
Yeah. And it was like going down, the sun was going down. It was at the back of a mate's house at a party. And I was like, yeah, okay. I put up to the main power map and it was that exact feeling of riding a CR80 or KX60 as a kid. Like I just had a whole lot of drive. It went like this and the thing's gone, like, oh shit. Like, it's wild. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Like it was really cool. So
it's on the bucket list.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I love engines. It's just who I am. I love engines.
So you wouldn't get one after that?
Everyone I've spoken to, their first ride, they always have been like, I just want one in my shed. I rode it and thought, yeah, it was cool. I've done it now. Yeah, I like the merits of being able to ride somewhere quiet. Yeah, I really like that. You can go to a friend's farm with horses, or you can do things. I think there's some real good things with that.
Yeah.
But for me, I still just love mechanical items so much. I'm a bit of a dinosaur, really. But
it's just that traditional.
it's just what I like.
Bike.
Yeah, it's what I like, and
You don't get that smell.
you don't get methanol. You don't get that smell.
You don't get that smell at a racetrack.
No. So, and I can see the merits. It's not that I don't like the ideas of it.
Yeah.
But for me, I still really like engines a lot. And
Yeah.
they're-
Oh, I understand completely. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to sell it to me. I'm very much the same.
You ride Goddens.
Yeah.
You ride the best thing ever created.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to
So
get
cool.
to that, but yeah,
Gary Jake, he's the man.
you've got Goddens. Like, if anyone doesn't know what a Godden is, please look it up online. It's the sweetest sounding, smelling speedway ever. Like, yeah. Anyway, we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. I'm very admired this path that you're going in. So
Thank you. It's been a wonderful journey.
Yeah.
Like the people that I've met so far and the stories I've heard, because obviously like my family's so deep rooted into the whole motorsport situation, and just hearing all these things that my family have done, it just it makes me so proud.
So tell us about your family. Tell us, what's your family done? Who are they?
So basically my grandfather, he comes from there's a fair few siblings, and one of his oldest siblings, he was an engineer. So they actually came from my grandpa, his family's pretty poor.
Mm-hmm.
They lived out the back of Doncaster. Back then it was like paddocks. And he literally had to get up every morning, milk a cow, like do all this sort of stuff. They'd have to go cut firewood for the family. Like, it was pretty tough back then.
Yep.
And it's a good thing that they're in the country, because you're more fortunate, you can live off the land sort of thing. Because like times were tough back then. And my great grandmother said to my grandpa, you got a week to choose what you want to be for a job at 14 years old. And it was all these trades.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, I want to be a carpenter. Anyway, so they had to really it's a pretty big decision to make at like that young.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my uncle, he was an engineer, and he just loved motorbikes, all that sort of stuff. And they all grew up in the area with the Floods. So obviously like Trevor Flood, Gary Flood, Ray Owen.
Yeah.
So, Brooke Pollock or Brooke Golding,
Yeah.
her grandfather.
Right.
They're all good friends of my uncle's.
Yeah.
And who else was it? There was Rod Hunter as well.
Yep.
Like, they're all in the same area, like all really good mates. And they all ride motorbikes out in the back paddock and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, they all just like started obviously being with the Floods, the engineers as well. They'd muck around, like Jacob Flood and Albert Flood. They were good friends of my uncle, my grandpa's brother, my uncle Billy. And they used to make engines and that sort of stuff. And Billy got the idea to run the first 4-valve speedway motor from the Rogers.
Right.
So, the old war bikes?
Mm.
So that was the bike that my great-grandfather, Lionel Davey, used to race on. And there's a photo of him riding it, and you can see, like, if you look it up on Google,
Yeah.
see if I can bring it up now, because it just show on the screen.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty weird when you look at like some real old dude
Yeah.
on Google and it comes up.
And it comes up. Yeah. Post-war machinery. Like, it's...
Yeah. Like my grandpa would tell me about how he would go to the racetrack in a little sidecar
Yep.
with Billy's bike, just sitting in next to it in a little box
Far out.
on the way to the racetrack. Like, isn't that insane?
It is. To look at it now, where you have to have like a,
That's my great-grandfather.
Yeah, that's amazing. Put it up to the thing a little bit, if you can see it. Lionel Davey.
Yeah.
Look at the style.
He's doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
So you look at the power at that.
Yeah.
And so basically from what my grandpa told me, he's like, Billy said, these are like really fast engines. Let's try and make this the same, because they were just running 2-valve speedway motors. And so he worked it all up to make it 4-valve. And yeah, that's where the SR4 happened, which is the street 4-valve motor. And so my uncle, he had 3 children. So he had Graham, Andy and Carol.
Right.
Carol married Phil Crump.
Right.
So then Phil hopped on the 4-valve, and just at this race meeting, I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been somewhere like Bathurst at a long track.
Yep.
Left him for dead. And then everyone was like, "Whoa, what's this?" And then it just, from there, just snowballed.
So it literally was the first 4-valve.
Yeah, in the world.
No way.
Yeah. And obviously, like, I'm still not as educated on it. Like, there'll be people like correcting me, and that's like, I'm putting it out
For
there.
sure.
I can't remember it because I'm still hearing it from all these other people as well. Because Billy, his name's Neil, but we all called him Billy. That's in our family.
Yeah.
Or we called him Pears. They all had these strange names.
Yeah.
And I'm still hearing all this sort of stuff from all these people about what he's done, and I'm still trying to piece it all together. And I'm slowly becoming more mechanically minded as well. But
that is one of the things I think you look at road race, dirt track, you look at all those. Speedway, considering it is from the outside quite simple, like the principle, but it is, mechanics of it's very complex.
yeah,
And the people that are involved, riders, everything, know lots about that, don't they? Like it's, whereas like a lot of the other sports, you sort of don't, maybe you don't have that hands-on experience as much. I'm not sure, but a lot of the riders that you talk to about Speedway know different things about valves, know different things about this clutch. But like, it's very detailed. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
You pretty much like do most of it. All the rider does all the work to the bike
yeah,
during the week, and then on the weekend it's ready to go
yep,
for the mechanic, whoever's filling in on the day. But yeah, when I first started riding Speedway, people asked me questions like, you know, what's your wheel space at the back wheel, like the wheel length, and what gearing you're riding? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just riding the bike.
Did you just go into just blind, like pretty much?
I didn't go blind. Like I did a little bit of riding here and there on an old upright from Rosgeimer, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And just did that here and there, and that was fun. But nothing too serious. Probably did maybe 6 rides on a Speedway bike. And then, I was like, I'm going to give it a go. It was always kind of in the pipeline for me to go do Speedway because I knew there was a future in it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to move on from dirt track. I did it for like 7 years.
Yeah.
And I did everything that I wanted to do. And I was ready for that next thing that can take me to the next level.
Yeah.
And go race. And I probably went racing Speedway a year earlier than what I wanted to.
Yeah, right.
What like my original plan was.
Yeah.
And I just kind of sort of made it happen. And I was like, I'll just start learning how to do it. And like Chris Barton that we were talking about earlier, he used to be a mechanic for Simon Wigg in the World Long Track Championship.
Yeah.
And he raced, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
And he used to race in the like European grass tracks.
Yeah.
Everything.
Damn.
Amazing wealth of knowledge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And he has taught my brother and I so much.
Yeah.
And even me as well. Like every time like I go drop my engine off to get serviced.
Yeah.
He's like teaching me a new thing here and there about how to work on my bike and make it better. And like when you talk to someone about engines and stuff, and I'm a sign writer. Like I'm not an engineer.
Yeah.
I'm not a mechanic by trade.
Mm-hmm.
But he simples it down so I can understand it.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Mm.
I guess he dumbs it down. It's like a do your engine for dummies, Taylor.
Well, it's kind of good to have because there's so much to learn.
Exactly.
Isn't it, really.
Yeah. So it's just been like, and he would feed it to me piece by piece so I don't get overloaded. And it's been really good.
That's really cool history. Like Simon Wigg, one of the greatest to ever ride a long track bike, Speedway bike, long track bike, whatever you want to call. Good history.
Yeah. And like he knows so many people.
Yep.
And it's just, that's what I like about the Speedway community.
Yep.
They all want to help you.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
It's not like other sports.
No, everyone, it's a real...
it's tall poppy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Speedway is a very, still seems like very family. Like, you help your extended family out a lot to get to this meeting. And then once you're there, you compete, but I will still give the shirt off my back to help you a lot. There's still a lot of that in it, hey?
It's very refreshing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, even just seeing all the Aussie boys over there.
Yep.
They'll hang out. It's nice to see. You don't I mean, what other discipline does that where they all hang out and spend time with each other or work as a team?
Pretty rare.
Yeah.
What-
So I think that's quite nice.
I'm going to get back to dirt track, but while we're on the speedway train, I'll keep talking about it. You just said the word Aussie boys. We have got a wealth of speedway at the moment. It's a real good time. Obviously, we'll touch on this as well. You're heading overseas. It's a great time to be in speedway, isn't it?
I don't think people realise how many Australians are over there racing on a wage. Like there'd be probably, I'm probably on the higher end of saying this, but probably about 40 riders over there in Europe.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the Australian government doesn't even know about it.
No.
And Australia is like the strongest producing in gold medals and statistics in speedway compared to any other sport. Like, it's insane. And like, perfect example is like, someone goes, oh, I can't believe you drove all the way up to Nepean to go for a coaching day. And I'm like, in what other sporting discipline can you pay $100 to ride on the day and you get coaching from like Craig Boyce and Mick Holder, who's both his sons racing the World Championship, or even when I went to Lake Liddell, Jason Crump was there. And they were giving you one-on-one training. What other discipline or sport where you'd go pay $100 for the day? Obviously, you got your own kit, but imagine if you went and did like a golf lesson with a PGA. Is that the word, PGA?
Yeah.
How much that'd be astronomical.
It would be. Yeah, with the best in the world, or the father of the best in the world, that's coached, say, with Mick Holder, being family, two of the best in the world.
Yeah, and Mick used to ride too, and he was good.
And good.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get that experience in any other sport for $100? It's just not possible.
Or even Jason Crump.
Yeah.
3 times world champion.
Yep.
Or Boise.
Yep. Craig Boyce as well. Yep.
Yeah, like, it's unheard of, isn't it?
Yeah, and they keep coming back to the track. Like it's a sport where people do come back, and I see it with Darcy, especially North Brisbane days up here. It's really shit, to be honest. It's gone.
It is very disappointing.
I don't know if you've seen that article this week that Nomad Dirt Culture put out, and it's about.
I did have a read of it. Yeah,
it's just wild. It's so, you just look at it and you go, why did this get to this?
It's so disappointing because. Just like the amount of effort to get something like that over the line and to maintain it.
Yeah.
And the amount of events that place has fostered.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It as a venue in Australia has had more, I dare say, more world champions pass through, all educate themselves there about riding than any other venue probably here. It's so sad, and I feel everyone that's involved in the club and put time and effort in for all these years, you just feel sorry for them. It's and you just don't get that space back, especially 12 minutes from an airport or 20 minutes from the CBD of Brisbane. We were so lucky.
And it's not like they can complain about noise there.
No, next to a motorway
jet.
And a jet.
Yeah,
you're next to one of the busiest airports in Australia currently. Like Brisbane's grown. Like, I don't know if you see it every time you get here, but it changes. It's changed a lot in the last decade.
Yeah.
It's a busy airport.
Well, it definitely had a lot of Victorians move up.
Yeah, geez, yeah.
Yeah. So, but won't talk about that.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, you've changed this state.
Yeah.
You mob. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's honestly changed. It's changed so much in Queensland, and to have that place that was like next to a freeway, so good for races. Like, you get in, you can come and race, you can get out. There's accommodation close. Everything about it was good, and it's just upsetting.
It sucks.
It does.
It sucks, and even for me, obviously I don't have anywhere near as experiences, but I've always had really good memories there.
Yep.
And I'm 22 hours away.
Yeah.
And it's sad for the young kids that want to ride.
Yep.
Because they saw Jack Miller riding there at the Brizzy Cup.
Yep.
Or Tom Drayton. Or
absolutely.
all the other boys like Dallas Daniels.
Yeah, we had so many come through,
Did the other guy come too, Cody? He
Yeah,
rode.
we had Cody Colt 2 years ago. He came out. Dallas Daniels,
Yeah.
Max Whale,
That was the other one I was missing.
as well.
Yeah.
Sam, Tom Drake. Like, even just in the last 5 years, Jack coming out and doing it.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's
It sucks.
a bit of a bummer. But tell us about dirt track. You did that. You said for 7 years.
Oh yeah,
I want to touch on Honda as well. Like, because when I spoke to you back at Griffith last year, we were saying about dirt track and Honda. It's a really niche, cool thing to be involved in that.
It was very special.
How's that work?
So how do I even start? That's right. I won my Aussie title
Yep.
at Albury, and I just started getting all my proposals together, sent them out to everyone.
Yep.
And Honda wanted to help me out, which was really cool. So signed a contract with Honda MPE themselves, and then it was all dealt through Konski.
Yep.
And I'll never forget that Konski wanted to help me out and get the ball rolling and wanted to help grow dirt track too. And it was really good. Like, they wanted to support me with bikes, parts, team wear, everything.
It's great.
And it opened doors as well.
Yep.
Like, they opened the doors for Michelin and Liat.
Yep.
And Michelin helped me out for a really long time, so gas imports.
Yep.
And Liat as well. Like, Liat have followed on through with my Speedway.
Yep.
And they've really built some lifelong partnerships.
It's a massive thing, like, to have Honda. Like, Honda's, undoubtedly one of the best motorcycle brands globally.
Yeah.
To see that Ride Red be in the pits, it's big.
It was so cool. And, like, changing the mindset too.
Yep.
Of, like, okay, this is, like, always wanted to have, like, sort of a factory like signed contract. I thought it was really, really awesome.
It would have been.
And it added a little bit of pressure, but I mean, it's no different to the pressure that you put on yourself when you're racing. But that was really cool to be like the first, let alone rider.
Yep.
Get that, and female. So it was pretty cool that they wanted to. Dirt track is kind of always something that's been like left to the side, I guess.
Yep.
It's big.
It's massive.
It's massive.
Yeah.
People don't realize how big it is. And, you talk to someone. I went to a round of the MX at Horsham.
Yep.
Yeah, MX Nationals. And I was talking to some of the Honda riders, and I was like talking to them about Bathurst long track, saying how, like, I ride in Pro 450 class and there's 85 riders and I'm going to try and make it to the top 10 or top 12. I said, you got to finish first in every single race to get to the final. And they just couldn't comprehend that. And I said, just start means everything. And let's say the laps are 4 laps. Yeah, and let's just say you've got 4 corners on the track.
Yep.
That's 16 corners. Race is done.
Yep.
It means everything. You got to get that start. If you haven't, you're chasing all their dirt.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They're not chasing yours.
No.
So, but it was pretty cool to like explain it to them, and they talk about brakes and you're like, no, you don't use them. Like, even on my Honda now, no, even my Yamaha,
Yep.
when I rode that for years, 2018 model.
Yep.
Brake pads are still brand new.
Serious?
Yeah, barely used them.
So your style is all wash the speed off with the front tyre.
Yeah.
Come in. Yep.
I'd always push the bars down.
Yep.
And then when I signed with Honda,
Yep.
I went and spent a pretty much like a week or a weekend up at Carter's place in Bathurst.
Yep.
And they're like, you got to ride that rear brake. And I was like, oh, I don't want to.
Yep.
And Wade and Jet, awesome. They opened their whole home up to me.
Yep.
And my cousin Luke. It was so cool. Just like learning how to ride 19s.
Yep.
And just getting used to it because it's so different compared to 2118.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I was like, all right, we'll just learn how to do it. Jet's right up there.
Definitely.
So I want to try and learn as much as I can off him, and I had a good time with him too.
Jet's so fast.
He's so like just awesome too.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. Great family. They're all very like so easygoing.
Yeah.
And they just want to help.
Yeah, definitely.
Wade's good. I call him Mr. Tinker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Constantly changing things?
Yeah. Always trying to find that 1%.
Yep.
Which is great. You need that.
It's interesting. I just got back from Fink. I've been out there with the Grabhams, right?
Yeah.
And that's I think they're brother-in-law or something.
Yeah, they're related
somehow.
Yeah.
Right. And you see the same traits, like, and, you know, we're talking, Ben and I were talking about Jet. Jet came out to Fink last year.
Yeah.
And, we're talking about Jet and, like, they're just good people, like, genuinely just good core people, you know?
Yeah. 100%.
Winning an Australia title. What's that like?
It was pretty special. It was really special. So I'm lucky enough that I've won 3. My first Australian title was a classic on like a Suzuki RM.
Whereabouts?
250 at Broadford.
Broadford, yep.
Yeah, so that was pretty nice. Yep. And then I won an Australian title at Forbes, and I did it the hard way. I crashed out.
Yep.
Pretty bad one of my races, and it was pretty gnarly. Like, I actually like bent the rim.
Yeah, it's not good.
And like, so basically I crashed, lost the front, and the wheels smashed into one of the fence posts and bent it. And the tube was hanging out, and I had to get back up, find my bearings again, and be like, where am I? Where's the track going? So I found it, hopped back on, raced it, and I knew I had to get some points. And I was able to make some passes on people, and I actually won that title by 1 point.
Damn. That's wild.
So it was like a never give up sort of attitude,
Yep.
which is pretty crazy. And that was just like something that's really stuck with me. If you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen. And then my latest Australian title was at Albury, so that was really cool. But man, these girls in Queensland, it must be something in the water.
Yep.
It's always tough. Browning.
Yep.
Ultra fast.
Yep.
Like I've beaten her a couple of times, but she's just so good, man.
It's good, eh?
It is awesome.
It's good. Like, it's such a thriving class. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I raced
Thing's
on that.
cooked. Yep.
I don't know how I like.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's absolutely cooked.
Yeah. I was in disbelief when they're like, "You're gonna go do your lap?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "What do you mean? I didn't win." They're like, "No, you did."
Who was that? Who'd you beat?
Brony.
It was? Yep.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Damn, that's wild.
But yeah, so
Is it a good feeling? Or is
it's a good feeling. Yeah.
I know that came out really silly, but because it's a good feeling, but there'd be a whole lot of stress that comes with it too.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, my last, when was it? Brisbane 24.
Yeah.
The year I did my back. I'd been riding really hard and training, putting in the hours.
Yeah.
And I went up to Brisbane, and Baronia and I were neck and neck. And I was like, how many times she's won? It's like, she's won like 15 or 16.
Yeah, it's a lot.
She's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I was a young buck coming through.
Right.
I got the pain out.
Yep.
Big target on her back.
Yep.
Especially being the Mexican from Victoria.
Oh yeah, coming a long way up. Yep.
Yeah. And we didn't have the opportunities like Queensland, New South Wales do with dirt track.
Yep.
I'd always be traveling up and down the highway. Anyway, so I was like, it was so close. Like, each race is like 0.2 a second, 0.3, like neck and neck. And then she didn't enter to go ride at Proserpine, but I entered. But then Gunnedah, New South Wales titles. Broke my back, so I was out. So that sucked.
Yeah. What happened there?
Had a killer Saturday.
Yep.
Like, I actually never ridden on hard oil before.
Yep.
And I ran 17s.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to my grassroots.
Yep.
Road racing.
Yep.
Put 17s on the Honda. Did a couple of days actually I went to the Oakley go-kart track.
Yep.
Rode on Wayne Maxwell's bikes. That was fun.
That's good. Yeah.
And then I went to Mac Park, put the Honda on 17s, and boy, that was fun.
So good, eh?
Oh, it brought back the passion for a road. And I was like, I can't afford this.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. But they just handle so well with 17s.
Oh, man, the wheelies.
Yep.
And
Everything.
just the power.
Yep.
It was crazy.
And when you can brake. Like, you come into, been a long time since I've ridden a supermoto, and I got to ride a new Husky this year. And I'm like, come into a corner, I'm like, first braking marker, second braking marker, and it's like tap, turn, tap. Like, it's so good, eh?
And you can trail too.
All the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a nice feeling.
And we had the big rotor on too.
Yeah, cool. Yep.
But yeah, oh, loved it.
Okay.
And that gave me so much confidence. Went to Gunnedah.
Yep.
I was like, this is like riding in the wet.
Yep.
I can slide, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some really good starts that weekend. Like I was getting whole shots in 450 class.
Nice.
And I was riding with the Rubber Man,
Yep.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Wixie was there too, and like Cars were there too. So I was like just talking to them, learning off them.
Yep.
I was right up there. I reckon that was when I was at my peak
Right.
in dirt track, right at that point. I was sitting about 5th or 6th in the 450 class for the state title, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the women's class, I was winning that. Like, that was pretty good. First race of the day on the Sunday. I didn't get out of the gate very good.
Yep.
And I was probably coming in about 4th or 3rd into the turn. Guy from 5th or 6th. Come in too hot, low-sided.
Yep.
Got collected. Over the bars. And I was actually wearing my leathers.
Yep.
And my Liat body armour underneath too. And I reckon that's what really cushioned my crash. Because I went head first and like pancaked. Yep. Compression fractures, T3, 4 and 7. So that sucked.
Yep.
Big time. And then that really like took a toll mentally.
Yep.
And then, yeah, it took ages to get my speed back. 100%, like
So
really long time.
What's your program after that? Like you go home, like you've broken your back, right? You fractured your back.
Sulk.
You did? Yeah.
I was feeling real sad and sorry for myself.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you come from here.
100%.
Yeah.
I knew that I was on the money.
Yeah.
And I was starting to get used to this 19s.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first 2 weeks trying to get out of bed, go to the toilet, sitting up almost. It was excruciating. Couldn't, like, I'd get around and walk around for like 2 minutes and I would be out of breath, just completely cooked.
Yeah.
Have to go lie back down. And then just slowly each day got better. Saw my osteo, Rowan, and he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He's like, no more sulking. We're going to make you strong. And I'm glad that I did thoracic area because it's a pretty meaty area.
Yeah.
And just worked at it in the gym. At my CrossFit gym, they were great too. I would go in and just use the gym and just play with the bands and build up my strength and start loading it and just make that area pretty secure and safe and protected. And then I hopped back on the bike the weekend of the Aussie titles. I was trying really hard. I wanted to race it, but I was just like, no, not there. Not ready. It's too much pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just a long way to go for your first ride back.
Aussie title. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. And especially like going there, first year signed with Honda and Michelin. It's like, I don't want to go out there and just be a back marker.
No.
If I want to go back, I want to be back right up fighting for a step.
So what did you do? Just take some time?
I hired the track out at Broadford
Yeah.
that weekend and just rode. Got used to getting back on the bike, getting it moving. I was pretty stiff for a long time.
Yeah.
Even when I rode at AFC and Appen, I still wasn't right. Like just mentally. And yeah, it took a really long time. Probably only just started to get it back together 3 weeks before the Aussies again at Brisbane the following year.
Damn.
Like even like they have like this night meeting out at Albury in the summer series.
Yeah.
There's Australia Day weekend. And the year before that I actually won outright in the MX Open class and the women's class too.
Yep.
Which is like pretty wild, like never had that happen ever in history. So that was pretty like, it made me have a little bit of more pride in my chest, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Following year, I was a second and a half off the pace from what I was the year before.
Wow.
Yeah, and people are like, oh, you seem like you're back to what you were, and you're like, no, I'm not.
No.
Like, the track itself doesn't have that much of a change on times.
No.
And I was like, no way. I'm not right.
Yeah.
And then, it's just then I went and rode at Griff.
Yep.
Love that place.
It's great, eh?
Oh, the vibes there are awesome.
Yep.
And just I think riding too, like I had like a little telemetry system.
Yep.
I got my friend Grassy to ride around. I was like, here, just check this on your bike, can you? And it just mapped. It's like a data logger.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Just doesn't have a TPS sensor.
Yep.
Anyway, I overlaid my laps to his and I was like, okay, let's break it down. Let's go back to basics. Let's work in sectors.
Yep.
And slowly got better and better. And went back to Brisbane. Still probably about half a second off the pace of Baroni.
Yep.
Which hurt inside because I knew the year before there was nothing in it. It was whoever's day it was.
Yep.
And yeah. And it like, that's what I admire about her, is that she's so consistent. She's got her rhythm.
Yep.
She knows what she wants and she'll just keep doing it.
She looks very controlled.
Even to...
So good. Like, so much control, so much, like you said about the rhythm. It's the same spots. It's very, very... Her riding's amazing.
And to stay on top for such a long time.
Yeah.
Like, that takes a lot.
Yeah.
And no doubt, like, she'd be copping flack left, right and centre.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls are not very nice.
You can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially in motorsport.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they want to beat you.
Yeah.
They'll cut you down if they have to.
Yeah.
No doubt she would have. I copped it.
Yeah. Right.
A lot.
Yeah.
More than what I should.
For racing.
Yeah. Even people that I race with.
Yeah.
But made me stronger.
Does.
Made me more resilient.
Yeah.
And yeah. But so then, yeah, I finished doing dirt track. I did AFTN. That was pretty cool.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah.
It was good. But I still didn't, I wasn't happy with how I performed.
Yeah.
But at that point, I thought that I had too many fingers and too many pies.
Yeah.
I needed to solely focus on 19s, but then also trying to perform for 2118.
Yeah.
It was too hard for me
Yeah.
to put all that focus into 19s. But it worked out. Like, I still got some really good results, but I always wanted to be not just the best female,
Yep.
best rider. So, but here's what it is. It just wasn't my thing, I guess.
What do you think of flat track nights? Obviously, I'm heavily involved. What do you think? Like overall, 19s. What's your thoughts?
I love it. Like, I love.
You actually do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I couldn't gel with it.
Yep.
Like my riding style. If I probably put more time and effort into it,
Yep.
100%, I would like anything. Professional. That next level that every sport needs. I mean, you and Dave have brought some big sponsors to the table to take it to that next level.
It's all Dave, mate.
Go Dave.
Yeah, go Dave. Yep.
Dave's the man. And to bring like that Yamaha deal,
Yeah.
that's huge. Getting financial support in motorcycle racing is very challenging. And for him to get that for a Yamaha, is that right? For a Yamaha rider to win the championship.
Yeah, there's contingencies and everything.
Yeah.
Something you touched on before about having Honda, right? Having that brand.
It
It's
opens
the same
doors.
same with having Yamaha for flat track nationals. It gives you a sense of, not authority is not the right word, but credibility. You get a credibility of you've got a manufacturer's support.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Like it's a great thing, and it's exactly the same with you with Honda. Like you have the credibility of having Honda. The next door opens here, and the next it's
100%.
Yeah. And Yamaha has been, we had a couple of brands that have been involved in it too, but Yamaha has been really good with what they've done, and it's, brands don't need us as much as we need brands sometimes, and
They already sell.
Yeah, quite often, like like it's, you put a proposal to someone, and quite often there's a whole lot of love involved in it more than what the actual logistically better it is, and I respect that too. And Yamaha on their side of things has been, I think, just really good. And actually the partners we've got involved in, this is 4 or 5 years this year, been very loyal and very good, and it's It's hard work. You do your own sponsorship stuff.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's hard.
I
But
think
it's,
you learn
get
a
good
lot.
ones. Yeah.
You learn a lot.
Yeah.
Most of all my sponsors, I got to know them
Yeah.
and they became friends.
Yeah.
And that's how they started, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And I actually get some sponsors from my social media, which is really cool.
It's good.
They found me and they wanted to help me. And even some people from Gilman, obviously Speedway is pretty big with crowds.
Yeah.
They'd see me ride and like consistently turned up
Yeah.
because I was chasing track time. And they'd see my progression from November last year to end of February and they think she's committed. And they wanted to help me, which is pretty cool.
Let's talk about your program now. Like you have, you just mentioned to me, because you were in Japan last weekend?
Yeah.
That's right, hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have travelled a lot.
Yeah.
You love this. I see your face light up as soon as we talk
Yeah.
about this. Let's talk about Speedway. We've touched on dirt track. We've spoken about titles. Like, I've seen photos of you riding around in a 250 dirt track bike. Early days, right?
Oh, the Hagen.
The Hagen, yeah.
Oh, you got deep diving.
Yeah, and like I've followed your progress for a long time, and
Yeah.
I love those bikes too.
I was like 13 or 14. One of my grandpa's friends.
Pretty wild ride at that age.
Yeah. And I could ride it in the junior class because of the 250.
Ah, of course you could. Yeah, right. Yep.
I didn't ride it very good though.
They're hard to ride.
Yeah. Especially when you got to turn right on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just something that don't get me wrong. I loved riding
Yeah.
dirt track and road racing and 19s. But this is just next level. Even when I rode on the long track bike before I signed with Honda.
Yep.
At Corindi and Bathurst. Just loved it.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, say, because I remember seeing the photos of you first riding out. Because at Bathurst 3 or 4 years ago now was your time on that bike, right?
Yeah.
What's it like getting on a long track bike?
Oh, Dad goes, oh, how do you feel out there? And I was like, Dad, I'm scared.
So fast.
He's like, why are you scared? I'm like, look at it. It's a BMX bike.
Yeah.
And it's 80 horsepower. And if I shut the throttle, I'm going to crash.
Yeah.
I said, but I love it.
Yeah.
I got to keep doing it. So then I obviously got tied up with my Honda and all that sort of stuff and racing dirt track.
So whose bike is that? The long track?
The one at Bathurst, that was a man named Brett Jeffries.
Right.
He followed me along with my racing and he knew I'd come from a Speedway family and he said, why don't you have a go on a long track bike? And I was like, okay, all right. And it seemed pretty cool.
They just look like muscle cars.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like they just look intimidating. Like they just look.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
I remember like when I was at Bathurst.
Yep.
Because I don't think there's ever been really many girls that have ridden a long track bike.
Nah.
Not that I know of. There probably has in the past, but I don't know of
Yeah.
any myself. And they're like, oh, you're crazy to ride that. And I'm like, yeah, but you got to try it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something different about it. And then I rode Gavin Sedgman's bike at Corindi.
Yep.
That was fun. That's when I really started to get the hang of riding those sort of things.
Yep.
And then, yeah, just kind of, because we don't have many long track events here.
No.
We've only got 2. Well, now only 1.
Only one now. Yeah.
So hopefully there's going to be one coming up and soon. Jamboree Park's been working pretty hard to
really?
get their long track going.
Yeah, that's good. Because obviously they ran long tracks over at North Brizzy.
Yeah. Well, like proper long track.
Proper long track. There's Bathurst is Bathurst proper. Do you know why that stopped?
I don't know enough to talk about it on here.
Yeah, right.
The person you speak to is Wade Carter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was awesome. That was so good as an
100%.
event.
Even the Oyen long track. Did you know about that one?
No.
They had a long track out at Oyen, which is like an hour before Mildura.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so good.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
That was fun. I didn't ride on a long track bike, but I rode on my Yamaha then.
Yep.
And just, I was sitting right behind like Rowan Tagart.
Yep.
And just sitting in his slipstream.
Far out.
And like, it was good.
It's so much speed, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our long tracks are like hobby racing
Yeah.
over in Europe. when I got my, I will touch on this briefly. Like when I had to get pick up an engine, it was from one of the like Chris Harris's team.
Yeah, let's get straight into this. Let's talk about
And yeah, so Gary Jake organised Chris Bomber Harris's team to take an engine for me over the boat because it was just not going to work out any other way. So, and that was at Muldorf, which is like an hour north of where I was based because I was based in Landshut. And what a shame. Had to go around the world long track to go pick up an engine.
That's sick. Yep.
It was a 1 kilometre track long.
Damn. Yep.
And like I got to like, because I got to go in the pits and see it all, which was really cool.
Yep.
And like some of these bikes look like they had Moto 3 ducktails on them.
Really?
Like they were super into aero.
Yep.
And just seeing how it all works out and talking to them as well. Average speed was like 160. Average
speed.
And that thing's like a BMX bike when you look at it.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like a super bike or a MotoGP bike.
Nope.
Where you've got something to tuck into.
Yep.
They're taking their hand off and putting it on the fork tube.
Yep.
And then dragging their back legs to get more drive, like, and then tucking in.
Ridiculous. Yep.
Like, and yeah, it's just blows my mind. And that's just the average speed. So they're clocking over.
Yeah, they're clocking, you got to be 30, 40% over that. So you're talking...
Over 200.
Yeah, 210, something like that.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yep.
And yeah, they're crazy. And I said, oh yeah, I race long track. And they look at me like, hey?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like this.
Yep.
No, mine's pretty docile.
Yep. Our docile, though, is still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you talk about a kilometre long track compared to like Bathurst, which is like, I think it's 800.
It's 8. Yeah. Something like 8, I think.
So bring on another 200 metres.
Yeah. So much speed.
Yeah.
We had one in Brizzy, like probably about 2003, 2004, when Crumpy was in here. I think we spoke of it. And I actually remember seeing him race it, right? He came home from racing in Europe. And it was at Paceway where they used to do the trotting for the horses.
Yeah, okay.
And that was it was more of a D sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it was sensational. And I had to do a job, obviously my business, if anyone wants to hire me as video production, my business is video. And then I had to do a job in a nursing home there about 6 weeks ago. And
it's like one extreme to the other.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I don't do any nursing home jobs, but it was a corporate job. And I'm up there and I was up like the 3rd level. I look over the back and that's where the trotting track was at the back.
And you're like,
I'm like, surely this nursing home wasn't there then, because they have this one night a year where they think like, you just imagine living in a nursing home and there's like long track bikes and, whatever else, because long track always, especially in Australia, breeds contraptions. There's a lot of homemade things with big engine. And
you know what though, when you say that about all those oldies,
yep.
long track was big. It was massive. They all probably used to go to it for a Saturday night out.
Probably.
So they all be like,
childhood's back.
they'd get that smell.
Yeah, they get the smell through the windows.
So, yeah.
When I looked out the window, I was like, oh my goodness, I remember growing up here and, there was the, band used to play out the back and like it was awesome. And nursing homes right on top of it. Anyway, back to that. Tell us about Europe. Tell us about going over there. Tell us about riding bikes and building your program to get to that point.
It was insane.
Yep.
Like it was so jam-packed and literally just, I don't even know where to like begin. There was so much going on. Obviously, like came back, rode last year with dirt track.
Yep.
Still had my ride with Honda, and I always wanted to go do speedway this year. Yep. That was my plan. Get onto it and start riding it. But then I was talking to Chris Barton, and he's like, you kind of want to like get onto it now, get yourself set up. You don't want to delay it. And then MA put that thing up about women, wanting more women over.
Yeah.
And then, got a call from them. They're like, you want to do this? And I was like, stuff it. Why not? Give it a go. I've already done everything I wanted to in all my other disciplines.
Yep.
Like even when I did road racing, did that to a pretty high standard.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm going to try the next thing. So I was like, it's closing the chapter. pretty much.
Yeah.
But still finished my contract at the end of the year with Honda.
Yeah.
So I rang up Konski and I said, look, this is the opportunity. Can I do it?
Yeah.
And he's like, we can do that, no worries. Just put it in writing and I'll send it through. And he said, we wouldn't hold you back from doing something like this. And I was like, awesome.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And then I spoke to some of my uncle's friends that I'd met.
Yeah.
And didn't really know them. I just told them, like, this is like, I rang them up and I said, hey, this is what I want to do. Can you help me out? And then it ended up working out that Jason Stewart loaned me Geordie's bike to ride.
Right.
And just learn the fundamentals. And I had my first ride on a lay down.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, I only did like maybe 6 rides on an upright. My first ever ride on a speedway bike was at the Bonanza at Broadford for the tribute to my great uncle.
Easter.
Yeah. I think it was 2018 or 19. I can't remember.
Right.
So that was my first ever ride. And then I did a little bit on uprights here and there. So I had my first ride on a lay down in May at Mildura. And then from then on, I literally have a video of it when I first ride.
Yeah.
And then just rode every weekend. And I even worked out with Motorcycling Victoria that I could hire the track out during the week because they wanted to help me.
It's good.
And they believed in me, especially like Ed Wilson, who's the new CEO.
Right.
Unbelievable. Like to get that support.
Yep.
Especially like I'm a rookie. I still am.
Amazing.
And they're like, yep, we'll help you out. Let's work out some days and we'll sort it all out at the end. And so I was riding during the week, getting heaps of training. So I probably got about a year's worth of riding in 2 months.
Wow.
And I was like, all right. Oh, and I haven't told you about how I organised all my logistics.
Yep.
So Chris is like, I've got a guy for you to ring. He's friends with my friend. So I'm like ringing a guy, a friend of a friend of a friend.
Yep.
On WhatsApp. His His name's Peppy. I didn't even know if he spoke English.
Yep.
Random like Tuesday night at like 7:30, so it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm shaking. I was like, he goes, hello? And I was like, hello, Peppy, my name's Tayla. This is what I want to do. Can you help me? He goes, okay, I will help you. And then just told him like what I needed.
Yep.
And organised it all and met him when I went there. Oh, that's right. So I didn't tell you about this. So I was meant to take my you know how speedway riders transport all their engines over?
Yeah, yep.
In checked luggage?
Yep.
Yeah. I went to go do the same thing. Empty, no oil, no fuel, nothing. Right? So basically it's just a block of metal.
Yep. Clean block. Yep.
Yeah. Fresh from service. Ready to go. About to board the plane. You can't take them. They're dangerous goods.
No.
And I'm like, oh man. I'm like heading over to a foreign country.
Yep.
Racing for the first time ever overseas. I haven't met Peppy.
Yep.
I don't know him. I've just spoken to him on the phone and organised a few things. I bought a bike over there and Peppy picked it up for me.
Yep.
So a roller, so bike with no engine.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I was stressing out. Nothing like something that you don't really want before you hop on a plane for 9 or 8 hours until you stop over. I was like, so I had to ring up Chris Barton because he lives like an hour from the airport and he's the closest one I could think of that would be able to know how to deal with engines. I was like, Chris, can you pick these up for me? As I'm like sitting on the plane as we're about to take off.
Jeez.
And so he picked it up for me. Little did I know, Chris is texting the boys at Godden's because he used to be the importer for Godden engines.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And just filling Gary and Benny in, sending them videos of my progress.
Yep.
And I fly into for my stopover. My brother and I connect to the internet. All that stuff got hacked. So
Taylor.
yeah, it was pretty stressful.
It's bad.
Yeah. So I'm like great start already. Anyway, so things come in threes, right?
Yeah.
We get to like Munich, so we're in Bavaria. No stress at all. We get our car, like we hired a motorhome because it was so much cheaper.
Yep.
Hired it for $7,000 for a month. And you think about hiring a car, hotels.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
And I was able to I got a big cupboard underneath so I can put the bikes in there, so I didn't have to get a trailer or anything.
Yep.
So it's pretty cheap when you think about it.
Yep.
And hired that up. It was all like sign written with indie campers on the side, so we look like gypsies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty funny.
Traveling around.
Yeah. So I go straight from Munich airport to I can't remember the place's name. Anyway, it's just below Hamburg.
Right.
And go see our friend that my dad knew from, he was a mechanic for Intact GP,
Right.
the team that Senna races for.
Yeah. Yep.
So back when Sandro Cortese was racing for
Yep.
it, that's how we know Manu. Went saw Manu. He loaned us big snap-on toolbox. Stuff that I don't have, right?
Far out.
Tables, chairs, aerosols, power tools.
Seriously?
Yep. Let me all this stuff. Absolute G.
Yep.
And we see him for the weekend because Pepe was in Poland and I flew in on a Friday.
Yep.
And he's going to be back home on a Monday. So we catch up with Manu. He loans us all our stuff and we see them because he hadn't seen him in 5 years.
Yep.
And anyway, and I said to Manu, I really want to see a castle. I haven't seen one yet. So we're there and he just drives 20 minutes up the road. Big, massive castle in the middle of town. We don't have that.
No.
Crazy. Anyway, so I spent the weekend with Manu after we picked all the stuff up. Then we go down and see Pepe. I first got Pepe's address and I'm driving around, I couldn't find him, and it took me out to the back of some strawberry field.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh no, I'm being scammed.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, I ring him and he's like, oh, you're at the back entry. He pulls out and you just see he's waving. And I was like, oh, sweet. So I'll go around. These guys, him and his wife, Kirsten, they opened their whole home up to us. I met him that day, first time ever.
Wow.
We stayed there for 2 weeks, just building bikes, going to he runs the track there at Lanchet, where they're having the round of the GP.
No way.
So I rode on that track.
Yep.
And I did 2 practices there. So I
Yep.
tested both Godden engines.
Yep.
And Pepe is friends with Gary.
Yep.
Gary had got Mitch Godden to drop off an engine to his friend that didn't speak any English. His daughter's going to ride. Her name's Alina.
Yep.
And it was like a quest.
So you pick this part up here. You get
Go there.
Yep.
Yeah. And
It's awesome.
so I go meet Frank and Alina and pick up this engine. I'm like, thank you so much. And all we knew was hello and Auf Wiedersehen or Sevels.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Thank you. And then, so then we got back to Pepe's, started working on the bikes that I organised with Pepe and
Yep.
all that sort of stuff, and then did a training day out at Lanchet. Didn't have the best first ride there. It was a little bit frustrating. It wasn't a good start.
Yep.
But it never is your first ride.
Mm.
So much going on.
Yep.
So many stresses.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of catching up a little bit. So
Yep.
then we just had a nice little reset. And then following week, got the second engine after going to Muldorf for the weekend.
Yep.
Pick up the engine. As soon as we got back on the Monday or the Sunday night, put the other engine in the rolling chassis, tarred it all up, went to the local sign shop, sent them all my stuff, got it printed.
Yep.
Added some new sponsors that I got on the bikes. And then did another practice at Lanchet. Much better.
Right.
50% better.
Yep.
I don't know, it must have just been a bad day that I had
Yep.
when I first went there. And I was the only one there. It was literally just me.
The whole place.
Whole place. I didn't have to pay a cent.
At a Grand Prix venue.
Imagine that happening here in Australia.
Oh, never.
No.
No.
And I was like, do I need to do anything?
Yeah.
Do I need to hand over money or pay someone? They said, no.
Just ride.
Just ride. I said, this is different here.
Yeah.
Australia, we have so many crossroads.
Yeah.
Even at their GPs, when I was at World Long Track, and even the race I did at Croatia, marshals were in Birkenstocks.
Really?
Yeah. The lady, one that was like...
That's some comfortable feet right there.
Yeah. At that practice day I did, the lady that was running the day
Yep.
got too hot, so she took her shoes off.
No way.
Can you imagine that happening at a like practice day?
Yeah, like
There's
just
dogs.
getting in the gate.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Like people, there was guys smoking a dart
Yep.
as he's filling up the bike at the long track.
Yeah.
Bit silly, but like, you know what I mean?
But you see, you've been to MotoGP. You see them out the back spraying brake cleaner on their parts.
Yeah.
Smoking, like in Australia,
Yeah.
because it's like they're on like foreign rule when they're in the back of pit lane, like they can do whatever.
Yeah.
So they'll be smoke a cigarette with brake cleaner, and
Yeah.
you're like, what are you like? For us here, we're like, you want to put on a safety vest,
Yeah.
you know, maybe a fire warden's hat and something else, and try and save the person. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
different, hey.
Yeah. And like push bikes, scooters, e-bikes,
Yep.
flying up and down
Yep.
in the pits. And no helmets, nothing. Like
Wild.
organised chaos.
Yep.
It's like common sense is the thing there.
Yeah, and they can take responsibility for their own action.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was just like,
That's awesome.
I can't deal with this. This isn't right.
Yep.
So then, yeah, had my practice at Lanchet, so much better.
Yep.
Put a bit more wind in my sails. And I was like, all right, I'm ready to go do this first 2 days of training at Croatia. Come to the...
Can I just stop you for a second? What are you feeling at this point? Like, this is weird.
I was in disbelief.
You were?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I remember we were driving... I think I had to drive through Austria.
Yeah.
Not far, like 2 hours from the Croatian area border, I think. And it just hit me. I was driving and I was just like, tears. Always been a lifelong dream of mine to go race in a world championship is something. And I was like, here I am, all these people. And like, I'd look at my phone and my socials went off. All my friends, my family, people I didn't even know that were just writing all these lovely messages and saying like, we believe in you. Just do your best. No pressure.
Yep.
And it was just really nice, just so wholesome. And at that point, I had gone through the ringer with dirt track and just dramas.
Yep.
And it made that feel so small that didn't count
Yep.
after what I was experiencing then and the lead up and the help that everyone wanted to give. And yeah, it was a beautiful thing. And yeah, it was just so special. But yeah, had a few tears that day.
I can imagine. It's, you know, you've gone from, you know, Broadford and North Brisbane and Griffith and, you know, all great places. You're about to drive to Croatia to race a motorbike. Speedway bike. Like,
That I've only ridden for 2 months.
that's wild. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's why I had to stop. I was like, what put my feet in your shoes for a bit. This would be a very unique experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I don't know, it was so stressful,
Yep.
like the whole situation. I guess I was just in overdrive.
Yeah.
And then when I'm just driving, I was just like, I'm sitting down for a little bit and I'm just like, holy shit,
It's happening.
this is crazy. Like, this doesn't happen.
No.
Never. And I'm lucky enough to do this.
Yep.
And I have an amazing support network everywhere, worldwide.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was amazing.
So how was Croatia when you got into Croatia?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Where we were, it was more like in the centre, pretty rural.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful sunflower paddocks everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. Have the nice old sort of buildings as well. I like looking at architecture.
Yep.
I think it has so much history, especially for something that's been sitting there for such a long time.
We don't have that here. Like compared, you know, obviously we have history.
we're
but
very new.
young, very new. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Building wise and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, you'd almost kind of like take it for granted over there. Like I'd say like to some of the people, like, this is insane, to have this been sitting so long.
Yep.
And they go, oh, like, we don't have this.
No.
Like, the house we're in is 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like, apart from that, it was just land.
Yeah.
So I'll be probably more than 40 years old now. But anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But the track, Croatia, unbelievable. Grandstands, like, and the Pavliches own it.
Yep.
Do you know who they are?
No.
They have like a big business for like doing the roads.
Okay.
And you just see all these big piles of sand,
Yeah.
dirt, rock. And then like in the middle of all these piles is like a gateway to a racetrack.
No way.
Yeah, they have like, I can't remember, they were saying they got like the contracts to do all the roads.
Yep.
In Croatia and probably worldwide.
Yep.
And they built this racetrack for their son because they didn't have any speedway
Yep.
in Croatia. How awesome is that?
It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's
Here's
so
a
cool.
facility.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the son, he was doing the track maintenance
Yep.
and making it all right for all the riders.
Awesome.
And the daughter, Daria, she's on the FIM women's committee.
Oh, really? Yep.
And she was helping run the event.
Yep.
Yeah, really cool.
So they're all involved, like they're, yeah,
They live and breathe Speedway.
great.
How awesome is that?
It's brilliant.
She's a massive advocate for women in sport.
Yep.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
And they're Croatian.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
What was it like getting on track there?
It was wild.
Yeah.
It's such a nice track. It's so different to what I'd ridden on.
Surface wise?
Yeah, but like also my experience on the speedway bike. It was still like I had a lot of riding, but my experience was nowhere near like someone who would be going overseas to race.
Yep.
Like all the other boys. But it was a nice track. It was nice and smooth. At that point, I wasn't looking for drive. I was still trying to learn how to turn the bike and understand fundamentals of it
Yep.
all. But yeah, I liked it. It was nice track to ride.
Yep.
It was like a sandy sort of surface.
Mm-hmm.
There was no clay or anything like that. Like, it was similar like style to Gilman and Nepean.
Okay, yep.
That's why I did a lot of my riding at Gilman.
Gives you that feel for going back.
Yeah. And it was, I try and ride as well. I try and ride everywhere I can.
Yep.
But like, I tried to learn how to turn the bike properly as well
Yep.
at places like Lake Liddell
Yeah, right. Yep.
because it's so tiny.
Yep.
Then I could learn how to do it properly when I go this year.
Some Kirkness said about Lake Liddell, really good for
Skills.
its education place. Good for that.
100%.
That true? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. After going there and then going back to Undira.
Yeah. Really? Yep. So just being able to flick that bike, to be able to turn that bike quickly,
Yeah,
efficiently.
100%.
Yep.
It was great. I just wish there was another one closer
Yeah.
because it's like 12 hours.
It's a haul.
It is, but it's a commitment.
Yeah, it's just part of it.
It is. And if you want it, you'll make it happen.
Yep.
So, but yeah. But at this training camp that I did, so the first 2 days of training and then the final day was race day.
Yep.
So it was pretty cool. You got to learn the track, how things all set up and all that sort of stuff. Got one-on-one coaching from Greg Hancock, which is pretty wild. Like,
Yeah.
he was like the guy that I looked up to when I was riding
Yep.
because he'd been riding for such a long time
Yeah.
and like still racing in a world championship when he was in his 40s.
Absolutely.
Like, it's more popular now. Like Doyley's doing it and a couple others.
Yeah.
Freddie Lindgren too.
Yeah, Freddie just turned 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, just turned 40, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool and still be right up there and so switched on.
How was the coach? I love Greg Hancock. Like, he's an idol of mine, Greg
Awesome.
Hancock. What was the coaching like?
So good. Like, and I got help from Glenn Phillips too.
Right.
Really good rider
Yep.
throughout Europe and UK. And I don't know, like, I'm pretty good at like taking in information and doing it straight away.
Yep.
Sometimes I go back to my old habits, but I iron that out. And they'd teach me something and I'd do it straight away and I could see the difference.
Yep.
And like from I can't remember, the Thursday through to the Friday, completely different rider.
Wow.
And he said, you need to come in and not shut off. I was like, okay. So I went and did that. And like,
Oh, jeez.
that's like a big,
Yeah.
and just like slowly did it like each lap, but in that session, did it. And then trying to keep it on is hard.
So what does that involve? Like, I'm guessing it's body position. That's got to be part of it. Because you're currently, you would have been going in there, shutting off to
Have you run it like flat track bike?
Yeah.
They were laughing at me
Yeah.
because I'd push the bars down.
Push the bars down to try and get it turned, and that instead of just holding it on chain, your body shift your body out. Yep.
Herbie was like, "You're a flat tracker, I can tell." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
And I showed him that video, me riding at Mildura in May.
Yep.
And I was like, "This is me." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, like, that's cool. Like, you know, you're showing me a video, you're riding, like, yeah." And then I was like, "Look at the date." He was like, "No way." I was like, "Yeah,
Yep.
8 weeks ago." He's like, "That's not normal."
Yep.
And I was like, that felt pretty cool. I was so annoying to him at the end.
Really?
Because I was just like asking him information left, right, and center, and like idle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. He's probably like, "Oh my God, I've had enough. Leave me alone." But I was like, "Tell me more. I want to be the best."
Yep.
So good though. Gave me so much time.
It's good.
Awesome dude.
So is that his like role, or does he just enjoy it? Like
He's part of the FIM,
Yep.
and that's what he does. He
Yep.
does it in all the other, not just the women, but all the other
Yep.
stuff.
Mentor, basically. Yep.
Yeah, and coaching and rider development.
Yep.
Which was awesome. I really needed that, and I'm excited to go back and get that again.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it was really good to get that help. It was so beneficial, and just to get help from someone like that.
Oh, absolutely. It's yeah. When I did the podcast with Greg 4 or 5 years ago now, it was a while ago, right?
I listened to it.
Did you?
Yeah.
He was great, right?
So good.
Then we logged off at the end, and my wife jumps in. It's like, "Oh, like, I love you, Greg," right? like afterwards, we were like, we all have a chat. He was just he was unreal.
Yeah.
He was so good, and yeah, she's like, "Oh, Greg, you like, because we watched Greg forever."
Yeah.
And Greg Hancock is, what did he did 4, didn't he? I think he's got 4 championships.
Yeah.
Like, watched him forever. And, we end up, logging the thing off and having a chat afterwards. And he's just great. Like, good person.
So down to earth.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I saw him at the MotoGP. You know when they used to have the speedway at Etihad?
Yeah.
They were at the island one time. And he was surrounded by all these monster people.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, "Oh my God, it's good to hear. Got to go say hello."
Yeah.
I didn't do any speedway then. I was like just junior road racing.
Yeah.
I was probably like, I want to say like maybe 14 or 15.
Yep.
And I was like, "Herbie!" And he was like,
The grin.
"Yeah."
Yep.
And just started talking to him. And then I went back to Croatia camp. He's like, "Nice to meet you." I was like, "Oh no, I've met you before.
Yeah.
You just don't remember it."
It's wild. Did you ever get to go to one of those ones in Etihad?
Yeah.
It's good, eh?
Yeah.
It was good. Like, it was a mission for me because I'd be working at MotoGP or something.
Yeah.
And then go up as a fan Saturday night. It was so good.
Yeah, 100%. It was pretty cool. You get to see like at the island. I remember seeing Wolfie there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Lindback. Do you remember him?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I saw him.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. They were just...
Antonio.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So they were coming down the next day after they've done their racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watching, seeing what's going on.
A friend of mine that's right into motorbikes, but is an engineer.
Yep.
And you've got engineers in your family, so you'll understand this quite well. It's like, you know how far you travelled this evening for 21 minutes of motorsport? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, just shut up. Like, because when you go to Etihad, it was a 6-hour program basically. By the time you walked in, the fan zone, this and that, like, it's huge. But if you break down a speedway event, far out, it's
not a
so
lot.
quick, eh? It's such
Yeah.
a quick, it's the best. Oh, I love it.
Well, that's what like... So technically,
Yep.
Croatia was my first speedway race meeting.
What was it like?
It was fast.
Yeah.
I couldn't just like...
Do you remember it?
Yep.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. It was good. Like, loved it. Obviously, like, getting all the help from Goddins. Benny was there.
Yep.
So he works for Goddins as well. Got him to be there. And just, like, you know when you meet someone, you just, like, click, house on fire?
Yeah.
That was us. Like,
Yeah,
just so good. And, yeah, just really good memories. And it was fast-paced. It was good. Because as soon as they come in, I'd just go watch them, see what's going on.
Yep.
Then go back to the bike, tell them what was going on.
Yep.
And yeah, it was pretty cool.
How much changes can you make as a rider? What actually is there in a modern speedway bike that you can do? Wheelbase, gearing.
For me,
Yeah, what can you do?
I'll tell you this, like the bike that is in the UK,
Yeah,
it's going to be, it's completely different to what I've been riding on here.
it is.
I've developed my stuff
Yeah,
because I've done so much riding since then.
yep,
I've started to ride the bike properly. I've seen what I like and what I don't like.
yep.
We all know how short I am. I'm riding a bike that Max Frick would be riding.
It's wild.
I couldn't move.
Yep.
So I had to change all my stuff to small frames.
So you've got like custom
They're not
frame,
custom.
or
You can like Jawa or Esso
yeah,
and Stua. They make small frames.
yeah,
So small forks, diamond and rear end.
yeah.
So I had
So-
to get that.
So you've still got same wheel size, same everything like that. That's all. Obviously, you can't change that. But fork, diamond at the back, everything's all compacted.
Diamond's the middle bit, and then
yeah,
the rear end.
and then the rear end. Yep.
Yeah,
So that's all compacted. It's all.
it's all lower.
Yeah.
My foot peg.
Yeah.
You can get a small foot peg.
Yep.
I've had to cut and weld it, so it's basically like a straight line.
Wow. Yeah.
And I had to cut my handlebars down
Yeah.
because I'd be overstretched,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like so many things
Yeah.
for me, like, and like my clutch. Right, I run a hydraulic clutch.
Yeah.
I can't pull in the cable one; it's too heavy,
Really?
and my hands are little.
Yep. Wow. So you've had to. This is a big learning curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at how when I went into last year,
Yeah.
completely different.
Yep.
And then like as I've found out what I like on the bike, seat positioning, my riding style,
Yep.
bars where I want them, how far I want them cut, like everything.
Jeez.
So much changes.
Yeah.
And engine as well. What engine do I like? Standard, offset, baby offset.
What's that all mean?
It's
Basics. Can you?
maybe.
Yeah, very, very basics. Go to basics for me because I know the terms and that, but
Standard is like a longer rod, I think.
longer stroke.
Yep,
Yep.
longer stroke.
Yep.
Offset is when it sits offset.
Right.
So it's not straight.
Yep.
And I don't know how it works.
But these all
Like-
give you a feeling. It's
Yeah.
more about if it's a feeling or it's where the power makes its power.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm still new at learning it all.
Yep. But you've had to learn.
Yeah, I've had to learn how to do everything now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like also a baby offset, smaller stroke.
Yep.
And it's offset. They're like riding a 2-stroke.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
really got to rev it.
Yeah.
And they hook up and drive on the exit of the corner.
Right.
And that's what all the GP boys are chasing.
Sound different?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're on the
Yeah.
revs.
It's wedged. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's very hard to ride.
Yeah. Because it's like a 2-stroke, basically.
And you got to get over that
Yeah.
mental barrier where you're like, there's safety in revs.
Yeah.
I need to come in faster to be safer. Because you got to get over that point that can be in control and out of control.
Yeah.
Anyway, it comes with time and experience. And I've kind of just started to get over that edge.
It's huge.
It is. It is crazy. Like sometimes I'm still in disbelief.
Going over there and watching speedway riders, modern in the environment. What's been, how you're saying you go out to the fence, you look, you come back. What's been the things that you're seeing? What do you visual? What do you see? Like, is it body position? Is it?
Yeah.
That's a big part.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And listening.
Yeah.
You can hear when they slightly roll off
Yep.
or roll back on. Or look where they're turning in.
Yep.
If they're pushing themselves forward. Like when I went to, I always try, like perfect for when I, sorry, not making sense now. When I went to, when I rode in support at the Australian Championship,
Yep.
it was fantastic because they were all international riders. And I'd watch Sedgman, Lindsay,
Yep.
and Tungate, and I'd see where they'd be moving back
Yep.
and forth, how they'd position, when they'd start turning and then setting
Yep.
back up. And I go, okay, I'm going to try and do that, but not not what they're doing, but implement that style.
Yep.
And that was really good for me.
Yep.
And my brother, he's really good at watching things as well, because he rode Speedway as well. And then he basically dislocated his shoulder too many times and he had to get a reco.
Yep.
Just recently, so he's been out for a while.
Yep.
But he's been really hands-on with me coming around to the racetrack, and honestly, I wouldn't be where I am without him today, which is pretty cool. And him just going, watch this. That's what you need to do. I go, oh, but I'm scared, Jacob. He goes, don't care, do it.
Yep.
You need to rev it. Need to rev it more. No excuses, just do it. So it's good. It needed that.
Yep.
And yeah, just watch it, learn, do it, and just try and get it done, I guess. Yeah.
That's wild.
So that was really good part to go to those meetings and partake in them. Even though when I was riding by myself in some of the situations,
Yep.
it didn't matter. I was getting track time.
Get track time, you figure out those turning points on those tracks, and that stuff's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, looking at like Chris Holder for me is one I've watched for a long time.
Yeah.
He's very animated on a bike, like body position and stuff. It's really cool to watch, like his transitions. Like they're bold, I guess you'd say. Like you get who do you compare to? Frick or something is a bit smoother in some of the transition points and stuff. Maybe come with the height a bit too.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Just every single person does have a different thing. But like watching Chris, I love watching Chris because it's very animated on the bike. It's lots of body position, lots of change, lots of variety. So yeah, it's interesting to watch.
That person for me from when I was at the Australian titles, that was Keenan Rue.
Yeah, right. Yep.
He moves so much on the bike.
Yes.
And he's so tall.
Yep.
And seeing him move back, get drive, move forward, back, forth, he was very aggressive.
Yep.
And it was like something that I needed to see because it was so bold.
Yes.
Like in your face.
Yep.
And Jacob's like, you need to do that.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
You need to get over the back of that thing and
you need to move.
Yeah.
Like Keenan does. And then that's when I started to move more on the bike and then start getting into the right position.
Yep.
Because you needed someone who does it so much and see it, the transitions that are aggressive.
Yeah.
And you can see it more than someone who's smaller.
Yep.
Who's taller, who has to do it because they've got more weight distribution.
Yeah, the distribution changes. Yep.
100%.
It's cool to watch. Like like if you're a Speedway fan, if you're watching this or listening to this, like the biggest misconception, it comes with dirt track, flat track, and it comes with Speedway, is that it's just you turn a throttle and off. Like it's very much a motocross conception. Like a lot of motocross people, there's no jumps in it, right? But if you go and break down Speedway and watch it, oh my goodness, there's decades of like information if you want to go chasing it.
100%. And things are so different now.
Yeah.
The gearing style is different to what it used to be. Everyone used to run big sprockets. Now they're all running small sprockets on the rear.
Yeah, right.
So I'm still learning why they're doing that.
Yeah.
Like even now, like I never really understood gearing when I was riding flat track.
Yep.
My dad's a mechanic. He just said
He can figure that out. Yep.
All I would do is change the oil, change my tyres.
Yep.
Do the basics. Like I didn't do any of that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Like he'd show me how to do my valve timing and we had to do that. Or, if we had to give my engine a service, he'd show me how to do all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
But like I didn't really like understand as much as I do now on the Speedway bike. There's so much work into it. Like it is insane. Like, oh my God, like the gearing, that's your gears.
Yeah. That's
And,
everything.
Like crazy to understand, like that's your gearing.
You got the gearing and you got 3 or 4 pound that you're playing with the rear tyre of pressure.
Yeah.
That's your top speed.
Yeah. And then ignition timing.
Yeah.
Changing that a few degrees here and there.
Which you'd never do in Australia. Like on
dirt bike.
No, never touch it.
No.
No. So
You don't even pull the cover off to let it dry out after you wash it.
No, that's it. You're never going to touch that. But you go to the Speedway bike.
It's off, back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. And then after every ride, I have to pull the carb off.
Yep.
Pull the clutch apart. Don't want to get my plates wet.
Yep.
Or covered in solvents or whatever.
Yep.
take my chains off so they don't rust.
Yeah.
Chains are so, you got to look after them
Absolutely. Yep.
more than what you would like a dirt bike chain.
Yep.
Because they're spinning so fast.
Yep.
So I'm literally pulling the whole thing apart just to wash it.
Yeah.
And then after I wash it, put it back together, sand my clutch plates. I have to check my valves.
So you're doing all this?
Yep.
Cool.
So I had to I've committed myself a lot.
What do they like to work on?
They're simple,
Yeah.
but they're very easy to mess up.
Right.
I just started to learn how to do my carb, which is
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep.
They have to be dial indicated, gauged,
Oh, really?
and clocked.
Yeah. Okay.
So
In the
that-
carbs. Yeah.
So they're actually a really expensive carb.
Yeah.
Like it's like $1,500,
No way.
and it's so like everything's so intricate.
Yep.
It's got like a hinge,
Okay.
and it's just I don't know how to explain it,
Yep.
but I just know how to pull it apart, service it, and clean it, and put it
Yep.
back together and clock it.
So every race meeting? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
I don't want to leave the methanol sitting in there too
No.
long because it's a pretty abrasive sort of chemical.
Did you ever run methanol dirt track? No,
No.
never.
Too much work.
Yeah. Yep.
And race fuel is always available.
Yep.
So, but I mean, 1 year, crazy.
Because it's a painful exercise, methanol.
Yes, but 1 year I broke I had a Honda, not a Honda, I had a Yamaha.
Yep.
8A model, and I'd race it all the way to 2022 or 23.
Yep.
It naturally the bike's been a cartwheel a few times.
Yep.
Wiring harness failed. Bike wasn't self-charging.
Yep.
Couldn't get a wiring harness or on back order. So he took the stator out
Yep.
and run total loss.
Yep.
And like crazy. Like that was maintenance.
Yeah.
Making sure the battery's got enough charge.
Yep.
And because Yamaha didn't have a Kickstarter on that model,
Yeah, right. So you've got a guarantee.
it starts.
Yeah.
So, and I had to have like a little jump pack.
Yep.
Make sure all that was charged. And that was stressful.
Yep.
My dad like wired in this little,
The little
Like-
terminal pack. Or,
like a little digital screen.
Oh, do
Tell
you?
me how the voltage on the battery.
oh, that's good. Yep.
But yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah.
That was probably the most fan maintenance,
Yep.
stress wise.
Yeah.
But like with the speedway bikes, you got to make sure your fuel's on.
Yep.
It's not injected like the dirt bikes now.
Nope.
Got to make sure your chain oil is on. Otherwise, it'll throw a chain because it'll get too hot
Yep.
and rip off and snap.
Yep.
And yeah, there's a lot to it.
They're so cool though. They're so cool, those machines.
And if you have electrical problems, you've only got 3 things to look at.
Right.
Coil,
Coil. Yeah.
stator, earth straps.
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Or,
very
or your
simplified.
or your spark plugs. But
Yeah.
like
That's got to be pretty rare.
that's pretty simple
Yep.
compared to like your dirt bike now.
Yeah, you have a dirt bike with, your last 450, right? Or your last CRF would have had traction control.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you got full circuit there.
Mm-hmm.
Launch control.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
You run Vortex.
Yep.
Vortex system.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just put all the wiring together for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then your normal ignition system that goes with it, like your normal spark and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot
Fuel
more.
pump?
Fuel pump, everything.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot to it. There's so many things that can go wrong.
Yeah, too many.
Yeah. Speedway bike, simple.
So what do you got to look forward to in 2026? You're here now. We're in April 29 it is. So what's coming up?
It's going to be a few more coaching days I'm going to,
Yep.
which will be pretty cool. Get some more training, do some more riding as well, naturally.
Yep.
Try and ride as much as I can before I head out. So I fly back to Europe
Yep.
on the 21st of June. I'm out on the big jet, which is pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Definitely a lot more relaxed than I was last year
Yep.
because I know what I'm in for.
Yeah.
I'm flying into the UK, go see my kit at Godden's, going to work on my stuff, make it all the same as what I've got here. So that'll be a fair bit of time, probably about maybe a week.
Yep.
So get that all right, get everything that I want, set it up,
Yep.
engines in. We'll have to machine stuff up too because the Godden's different to the GM, what I've been riding on here.
Yep.
So I have to make spaces and all that sort of stuff and muck around with foot pegs. And
Yep.
nothing's ever easy on the
No.
speedway bikes because it's all custom.
Yep.
So yeah, but it's cool.
So at Goddens, like machine shop, like
Everything.
you can do whatever you got access to the world.
Yeah. I am so lucky.
That's so good.
And like, they're awesome people.
Yep.
And yeah, just really, really good people there. And like, I went to drop, when I came back from Croatia, back over to the UK, I was flying back out of Munich. So I drove all the way to the UK
Yep.
to return the engines because that's the least I could do.
Yeah.
I mean, they loaned me, they're expensive.
Yeah. What's an engine worth? Guide.
Easily over 10 grand.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And that's not done by a tuner.
Yeah.
When they're done by a tuner, it's more.
What's it?
Like a PJR, Ashtec, a FGM, all these brands.
Give me an insight. Say doily, right?
Yeah.
Running 4 nights a week. How many engines do you reckon sitting around? 30?
Oh, I don't know how many, but I don't know.
Whatever
But
it is.
you got to get it serviced at 30 heats.
It is 30 heats. Yep.
Chris is pulling his hair out because of me.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm like, here you go. Give us another one. Just like changing because I'm doing so much riding.
So how many you got over there?
God, I don't have any. They're Goddens.
Yeah. How many?
They're loaning me 2.
2. Yep.
So pretty cool.
Oh, it's amazing. Yep.
Yeah. And they just wanted to help me.
So it's about 30 heats. 30 heats for a freshen up.
Yeah. And that's like split in half.
Yeah, proper. Yeah.
Because you got to change the crank pin
Yep.
and all the other stuff too. And make sure everything's all right.
That is wild.
Yeah. Because you don't want the crank cage to fall apart.
Yep.
And cause carnage.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it adds up.
Yep.
And like.
So you took the motors back. Everything was still good. Like.
Yeah, everyone was sweet.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I was going to go leave it at my cousin's place.
Yeah.
So remember me telling you earlier that Billy had 3 kids?
Yeah.
I was going to go leave it at Graham's house.
Right.
He's out in Exeter in the west of London.
Yeah, right.
Which is like probably 2-hour drive from Gordon's.
Yep.
And I said to Gary, like, oh, I've got the engines here for you. I'm going to go to my cousin's place. He goes, why? Just leave them here. I was like, are you sure? Like, it's going to be here for a while. Like,
Yep.
He's like, no, it's fine. Benny's got room in his container. So,
Damn. People are so good, aren't they?
so nice.
Yeah.
Saved me driving 4-hour round trip.
Yep.
And they're like, and if you need anything done to it, let us know and we'll help you out.
Yep.
And we'll do it for you. So pretty awesome. And like for them also to go, we're on for next year.
That's really nice.
When I return the engines.
Yep.
And like they just couldn't believe like that I drove all the way back to return it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the least I could do.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm indebted to you guys.
Yep.
Like you really saved me from an issue. I didn't have to go buy a new engine
Yep.
or go run around the track.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have anything when I was leaving Australia.
Yeah, they're gone. Oh, that's wild. So that's set up, that's established. Is the chassis from the roller still yours?
Oh, yeah, that chassis is mine.
That's yours? You'll use that this year?
Yeah.
So
I did have 2 chassis, but I sent one home.
Okay, yeah.
And then I started riding on that and then slowly built up my kit here in Australia.
So the one that's home, you modified to get a GM in?
Oh, yeah, they were already ready to go.
They're GM ready, yep.
Yep.
So the other one
It's
over
just the
there
spacers.
need the spacer for the Godden.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just change it up. Just takes time mucking around, especially if you don't have a lathe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so they were ready to go. My brother has GM engines.
Yep.
So I've been trying really hard to save up to bring a Godden out, but motorbike racer, always got no money.
Yeah, where does it go? Oh, racing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you're so lucky to race. It's like everything I earn goes to it.
How does it work? How do you afford racing? How does it work?
Pretty much everything that I earn just goes straight into it.
Yep.
Like when I came back from Europe, I had to take some loans out.
Yep.
I did get help from people and it was amazing.
Yep.
But I still I had like a $10,000 bill plus more to pay. So I was doing I'm a sign writer by trade. So I do a lot of vehicle signage and building signage.
Yep.
And I was doing like 50-hour weeks as a subby for Greg Stevens. Do you know him? Used to run the BMW team
Yeah.
for ASBK.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Short little dude.
Yeah, Greg's 55.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Used
Yep.
to sponsor Callum Alderson.
Right, yeah. Did
Yeah.
you do work for him?
Yeah, I do subby work for Greggy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, he was super busy.
Yep.
He had contracts with, I think he still does, with Yarra Trams, doing all the tram stops.
Oh, cool.
So I was just working there flat out.
Yep.
Every money, paying me bills off.
Yep.
And, yeah. And then slowly, after paying my bills back, try and build my kit up here in Australia.
Yeah.
Get a small frame kit. And then try and pay for my engine services as well, and then putting fuel in the car and
Yep.
all that sort of stuff. And I think too, like, I'm very lucky to be racing, and being a female in a male-dominated sport does have its benefits, but also it does have its downfalls. But I'm attractive to the spectators.
Yep.
Because I'm an outlier. And they usually, if they see like progression and commitment, they want to get behind and support you.
Yeah.
And I think too, with my social media, with how I don't have a big following, but it's growing, which is nice. And I talk about my journey in there. It's a bit of a journal for me.
Mm.
So I write in there what I did on the weekend, what I learnt, what went better, what I liked, what I didn't like.
Yep.
And I think that's got some people on board. And I've had some sponsors through that too.
Do you think, and this is a loaded question because I read about this the other week, the numbers don't matter as much anymore, the big numbers. Like if you got 100,000 or you got 5,000, people are more and more turning over the person that's got 5,000, 10,000, whatever, than someone who's got 100 or a million or whatever the number is, because they can relate to the journey, and it's come across from, it's actually something that you can actually have feel and emotion and that with.
Yeah.
If you've got a million or whatever it is, quite often it's not even a relatable journey. It's not, and it seems there's a big shift in that from a marketing side of things that people are getting more on board with.
Yeah.
Because it's real. Like
Yeah.
it's actually something that's tangible and real, where opposed to this thing where you got like 1 point something million and it's not real. Like it's just a number.
100%.
Like I don't know about the stuff you watch, but most of the stuff I watch is people that I relate to, and
Yeah.
like when it gets outside of that scope, it's not. It doesn't. I'm not going to buy the product or whatever, because that's what it comes down to a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't suit me. It's out of my scope.
Well, 100%. And I look at my racing page. It's a journal as well, but I also try and show all the work that I do
Yeah.
behind the scenes. And that's why I put videos up of me changing tires, checking my valves, showing people like, I learned how to do this. You know, if you wanted to ride motorbikes, this is what you're going to have to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe that video did help someone. Maybe it didn't, but
Yeah. It's out there.
it's out there. And yeah, I try and think, how am I going to make myself stand out as well
Yeah.
to all the other riders? Because and it's a learning process too, learning how to do things.
Mm.
Like that video of me checking my valves that I put up, that was the first time doing it by myself. My dad was videoing me.
It was actually the first. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
Mm.
And the tire changing one, like I always changed all my own tires.
Yeah.
Even in dirt track and 19s and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, just little things too. I'll probably put a carb one up soon, which would be cool. But yeah, I think too, like representation is a massive factor.
Yeah.
When I went to Nepean, there was these two young girls, Brianna and Mila. They want to ride Speedway, and they saw me ripping around and they loved it. Like they come up to me. They were a little bit shy at first and had some stickers, like gave them to them, and they got to sit on the bikes and they're like, oh, we want to ride just like you. Like it's so cool to be that person.
Absolutely.
I didn't have that when I was riding, like someone that was right at the top.
Yep.
And yeah, for me to be that, it's a massive privilege.
What's it like having a kit? Like, it's a cool kit you wear.
Oh, the Kevlars and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
You love that?
Yeah, it's going to be better though this year.
Because you do signs, so you do art, you do designs, you know. There's a lot of time goes into that.
Yeah, 100%.
You must like that too.
Yeah, I definitely did. Like, originally I didn't really think about being a sign writer.
Yep.
When I was like 18, I actually wanted to join the police force.
Right.
And that's why I worked in the hospitality industry for such a long time, learning how to deal with the public and drunk and disorderly, and understanding social situations and how to manage them,
Yep.
and to prevent things from turning aggressive, sort of thing. And I was getting all ready to join the police force. Like, I started studying for all the tests and stuff, and then COVID hit, and then Victoria got pretty bad with it all.
Yep.
And I thought, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to work every day and be made to feel bad for doing my job.
Yeah.
And you don't really get seen as being a decorative public servant, helping the community and trying to make the place safer and better. You get seen as the person that's pulling you over for speeding.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff that went on. Not to go into detail, but I just said, not for me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have something behind me, like a trade.
Yeah.
Or a degree or something like that. So if I became a police officer and I finished it after doing 10 years, that's all I was good at, being a police officer. That's not good for any other career when you think about it.
Yep.
So this opportunity came up to be a sign writer, motorsport, doing all the race cars, bikes, and I was like, I like art. I'm pretty artistically inclined. I'll give it a go. And I did it.
Yep.
And I liked it.
It's good.
It's nice.
And
Breaks it up.
You still enjoy it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good fun. I get a lot of like job satisfaction from it. Like today when I drove down here, I saw like one of the companies that I do subby work for.
Oh, really?
I was like, I drove down with my nana. I was like, I did that truck. She was like, that's cool. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm in like Queensland.
Yeah.
And I'm from Victoria. So yeah, it's different. It's nice. And I sound like a true gravy, like a tradie. Yeah, I scaffed that house.
Yeah.
Yeah, plumbed that place.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah. It's good because mine moves.
Yeah, yours is actually moving, and like you said about the motorsport, I talked to you about the Porsche stuff and that. Like, you actually see yours visually out and about quite a lot. Anything else that you want to touch on?
Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you the third thing when things come in threes.
No.
So they released a riders list for the event at Croatia.
Yep.
Obviously, I've travelled the furthest, apart in the 500 class.
Yeah.
My name wasn't listed.
Uh-oh.
And like...
It's a long way to go.
Yeah. And I'm like checking through my emails, like, did I email Sam? Did that go through to Lydia? And I'm like, oh, it did. And I'm ringing her on the phone, like, what's going on? Like, Lydia.
Yeah.
And because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning in Australia. Thank God, because I would have had some serious answers.
Yep.
Well, questions to answer to. And they're like, no, it's just a mistake. It's all right. We'll sort it out. Pretty stressful though.
Yeah. And did they end up putting you on the list? And
Yeah.
So your entry went through MA. They would have had to.
Yeah, you have to go through your federation to enter.
To enter that event.
Yeah.
And is that the same this year?
Yep.
Yep. So how does it work this year? You fly over, you'll go to Golden, you'll work on the bikes. Mm-hmm. Where's the first race?
In Croatia.
Straight to Croatia.
Yep.
And you'll be.
But I'll probably do a couple of practices before.
Yep.
So I'll speak to my friends at Landship.
Yeah, that's cool.
There might be a track even in the UK. Who knows?
Yeah.
Opportunities arise when you're in the area.
That's one of those things. Like it's like anything in life. You need to be actually. If you're not there, you miss out on everything. Hey, you need to be in these places.
I mean, there's even a situation like perfect example is Ben Whaley's over there right now.
Right.
He's a New Zealander.
Yep.
He was riding in the development league for Edinburgh Monarchs, and he's been filling in for rides left, right, and centre.
Yep.
Because people have been crashing out
Need
and
to be there.
they need spots filled.
Yep.
That could be the same thing for me.
Yep.
Who knows? Not guaranteeing it.
No.
But I'm not ruling it out.
Yep.
I mean, after I entered, I got a phone call and they're like, oh, there's going to be a race meeting on, and I think it'd be a women's race meeting. They're like, oh, would you rather it like around the time that you're over there or later on in the year? I was like, oh, when I'm over there, that'd be preferred.
Yeah.
because it doesn't cost me as much
Yeah,
to
no
get
need to
back.
commute. Yeah.
Yeah. It saves me, you know.
Where would that be? Do you know? Or can you say?
I don't know if I can say or not. So
Okay, we won't say.
Yeah. But let's just say it's a pretty big venue.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. If I have to make my flights later,
Yeah.
so be it.
So Speedway's home for you. You feel home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you nailed it on the head when you said I talk about it, my face lights up.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's just so much history within it. Like, my grandparents met at the racetrack.
Yeah.
And then for me to go, all right, we'll give it a go. And then meeting so many people, like, yeah. And then when I went and rode in a PN, I met this man and he's got all 3 of my uncle's engines.
No way.
And he goes, I want you to ride them.
So there's just opportunities pop up, hey? These little things. Yep.
And I think too, because it's the older generation that have all these bikes and all this history, you get to hear about it.
Yeah.
And like firsthand, and they get excited talking about it because they probably wouldn't have had someone that's younger
No.
to be like, tell me more.
Yeah.
I try and really like see my grandpa at least once a week.
Yep.
And he'll tell me all these stories about all these people, like, because he used to just sit in the back of the car, just be quiet, you know.
Yep.
You're a little brother. Don't say anything, you know, just be quiet.
Yep. Yep.
Just take it in. And you're sitting in the car on the way to Adelaide one day. My uncle's driving, Billy. And Jackie Biggs is in the car.
Right.
Really good rider.
Yep.
Got a toothache. Real bad. Carrying on. And Bill's like, oh, do you mean take you to the dentist? And he's like, no. There's like a bottle of whiskey. And like swigs it. Dirty old rusty pair of pliers. Grandpa just said, instant sigh of relief from him. He got a maximum that night.
Oh, it's brutal.
Like,
Yeah, it's just tough.
yeah.
It's just different.
And then there was another meeting my grandpa went to. And he would have been about 16.
Yep.
Ovi Fundam was there.
Right.
He had an accident the night before, hurt his foot.
Yep.
And my grandpa heard about it. And he went up and he just started talking to him because he wasn't wearing he wasn't wearing a boot. He was wearing like a sock because his foot was so blown up.
Yep.
He's like, what happened to your foot? Like, is that from last night? He goes, yeah. So he had a little like sock and patted around. And he was racing around like that.
That was his boot for the night of sock.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine that? Like,
You can't. No. Just...
And he's probably riding with it up the whole time because it'd be painful.
He didn't want to put pressure on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Just the how stoic, like how tough, mentally tough. Like, have you ever had a tooth extracted?
No, but I've had to get fillings, but I'm sure it wouldn't be the same.
I got one in January, right?
Yeah.
First one. It was like January 3. You talk about great starts to the year.
Yeah.
So I got this thing taken out, and like I can only imagine with a pair of pliers. Like, like I came home that day saying like, because it is archaic dentistry still. Like they've got like a tire lever in your mouth, wedging this thing up. I'm like, surely by now there's a power, like, you know, they can put a power pack to lift trucks. Surely there's a power pack that just goes and pulls the thing out. I got my mouth open and like this, and there's a plier going like this, and imagine doing that to yourself, the plier, because it's trenched in your gum. Like,
yeah, it's like all the way down
it's
there.
down. Like, I can only imagine what that would have been like. Like, yeah.
And then to go get a maximum.
And then go, chuck a helmet on and get a maximum.
Yeah.
Wild.
So there's so many like stories like that.
Yep.
And even like hearing about how my uncle helped people.
Yep.
I mean, it's no wonder he got an Order of Australia medal.
He did? Yep.
For dedicating 50 years of his life to Speedway.
Damn.
Yeah, so for me, like, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool. Yep.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know he had one until I went to the National Sports Museum at the G.
Yeah, right.
He's in there. Little picture of him.
Damn. That's wild.
I was like, that's
At the
family.
MCG?
Yeah.
Wow. So Order of Australia medal. Yep.
Yeah. So it's pretty heartwarming stuff. Yeah. Even like the people that were at the meeting at Croatia. Like Graham was telling me, oh yeah, Mando, we used to spend Christmases together, and he's the one running the event.
Wow.
And then Billy used to help out Herbie.
Yep.
And then hearing that and be like, he was such a great man. And just like hearing all this stuff and how my uncles helped all these people.
Yeah.
It's pretty special.
They're entrenched in it.
And that's why racing the number 89 means so much to me and my family.
Yep.
Because it's just being passed down and it has so much meaning.
Well, that's a perfect place to, I think this is a perfect place to wrap that up.
Yeah.
How can people see you online?
Tayla, Tayla,
Yep.
Street 89. It'll come up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it.
All of the above.
Yep. And I try and post everything that's real, photos.
Yeah, it's definitely a very real, raw page. Like it's exactly you. It's you to a T. And yeah, if anyone's watching it and having a look at it, it's exactly who you get. This is what you get. So thanks for making the trip in. Appreciate it.
It was very special. Thank you.
Keep us informed of how this year goes and whatever else happens. And I look forward to seeing it.
100%. Thank you.
That's all we have time for in today's show. If you get the chance, head over to YouTube and hit subscribe on the Talk and Chatter page. Also, head over to iTunes and give us a star rating and a review there. It all helps to get the podcast out there. A big thank you goes to everyone that's been doing this already, and we'll be back with another show soon.